Meet Nibbles. After a long winter's nap, he's finally up and on the hunt for his first snack of the season. And what a better way to welcome him back than with a brand new squirrel feeder. Today, I'm showing you how to build a simple, budget-friendly feeder that's super easy to refill, and with a mason jar to protect those peanuts from the weather. And as a bonus, we get to watch Nibbles stuff his cheeks all season long. I've made a 10-page step-by-step plans for this project, complete with a cut list of all the dimensions that you'll need. They're full color and easy to follow. If you'd like a set of these plans for free, all I ask is that you comment plans below in the comment section and give this video a like. I'll give you a link where you can download the free plans, and there's no strings attached. I just want you to have a set and build one of these for yourself. The first two cuts will be at 16 inches. These two pieces will make up your bottom or your base in the back. The next couple of cuts will be at a 15-degree bevel. The plans have a side view that show which cuts are beveled. Once the beveled cuts are complete, don't forget to reset the saw angle back to 0. We'll only need one angled cut set to 15 degrees. This cut will provide the correct angle for both the side pieces. The remaining board will be used for the jar support and retainer. You don't need to cut these out right now, as it's easier to do later on as you're fitting the jar. And since some of you may be using a pickle jar or another size mason jar, the sizes of these last two pieces may be different than these here. If you don't have a bandsaw, you could use a jigsaw, and that would work just fine here too. Now what I'm doing here is marking where I need to drill a hole for the mouth of the jar to fit into. It's important to have the beveled cut on the top so the hole is being marked on the opposite portion of the board from the bevel. So using the support, I make sure the jar is level, and then use a pencil just to mark out where I need the hole. I'm using Titebond 3 glue to hold this together along with 3/4 inch brad nails. Titebond 3 is a waterproof glue versus water resistant like Titebond 2. And since this is going to be outside and in the elements, having a waterproof glue is probably pretty important. If you're liking the content I'm providing, could you give this video a like? And if you're not already subscribed, I'd ask you to click subscribe below. It's absolutely free, and then you can be notified when I put out new videos and also give away free plans. Thanks, guys. Nibbles appreciates it too. When positioning the final piece that keeps the jar from falling out, make sure it's loose enough to remove the jar easily, but also prevents it from slipping out of the hole. If it does slip out of the hole, you'll lose your nuts. If you want to see another project idea, you should check out this video here. Just click here.